Madrid do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Madrid come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ukraine looking to pass. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can't. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's very neat. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pass somewhat off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that.
It's Kane! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Luis Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Kane. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
It's a searching pass, and here's Kane. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Messi. Howson gets across to intercept that. Now it's Kane. Oh, super fine. Hazard! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Hazard has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Hazard. And here's Messi. It's Hazard! Now, who's going to be first to this? De Bruyne. Madrid still without a single shot on target. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he cuts out the supply.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Jimenez. And this is Luis Suarez. Taken back almost at once. Neatly clipped into space. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Ukraine clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hazard. Half an hour played now. Nicely shaped ball. Beckenbauer clears it away. Neymar. That is ended up in no man's land. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Hazard.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And he's worked it through. And this is Messi. And this is Shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tries to get it clear. Ukraine are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Guti. And this is Messi. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. And it's Robertson. He's picked his way through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Camavinga, looking to play him in, and the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Roberto Carlos gets rid without sophistication. Played back in, and he was quick to react. Van Bouten makes the interception. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nice physical challenge. Camavinga. Fernandes. Now it's Kane. And the through ball. That has been cut short. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And he's there to retrieve it. Neymar. Albert Ferrer does well to get it back. And claimed it back swiftly. Fernandes. Shot could Messi! It's loose, in he goes again! Oh, well played, exemplary that. So, third corner of the game. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
It's Hazard! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Hazard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Hazard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hazard really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That was good alertness. Now it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Messi. And they're quick to get it back. And shifted it to the flank. And here's Messi. That's a decent clearance. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Hazard. Jimenez is onto this. They've got a corner here.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Ukraine get their fourth corner.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 12, Beckham.
Beckenbauer getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Fernandez. Oh, super ball. Chance for a shot! And it's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Searching pass he's played there. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Tries from distance. Dispatched clinically. Oh, huge goal. Massive goal. They hit the reset button, and we're back where we were. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And here's Elise. Jimenez. An instinctive delivery. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Who saw this coming? Madrid are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. And no, that was never going to make it. He's had it taken off him. Looking for options for movement.
Ukraine really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they can counter here. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Nice interception, well timed. Well read, nice interception. Works it forward. And they're back on the ball again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has not gone well. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Messi. Van Balten cuts out the pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Now it's Olise.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Hazard. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the referee has done well here. He's pulled him to one side, he's told him what's what, and hopefully he'll behave himself from now on. Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And this is the big chance. Picked up. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Ukraine take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find it.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they... Madrid do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Madrid come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Oh, what has happened here? Tries to play it through. Rashford with... Oh, what a climb! And he's there to belt it away. Guardiola. Nice-looking ball. And this is Luis Suarez. Aimed to be charged for a shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Rashford gathers from the goal kick. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it.
Guti! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Messi. Played out to the right.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Cafu calmly anticipates. That is good alertness. And it's Fernandez. He's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Cafu clears. Messi. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, super ball! And Messi! Oh, the ball's run... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Cleared without hesitation.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Rashford clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really unconvincing.
Takes a shot! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's picked out the run. He's found a way through. Real chance! Oh, it's going! And they are on the rise again, ahead again in the race for promotion. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's De Bruyne. Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Neymar. Foot in. And it's Messi. Knocks it into Messi! It's a loose ball. Guti gets good distance on it. Camavinga. Messi. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Messi. Messi. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Beckenbauer is there, and he can get that clear. Messi. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Kane. Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's worked it through. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little. Messi gets chance! It's loose, he's tried one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. And that has left him in a heap. They've got to throw in. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rashford. Fernandes. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think he's quickly realised how stupid he was for doing that.
Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. A probing pass. Nicely worked. Vardiol. Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Neymar. Bojan. And it's Bojan. Bojan Kurkic puts his foot on the gas. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Alexander-Arnold. And Bojan. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Cambio de
Manchester
jugadores.
United choosing to make the first change. Fernandez. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Doué. Can he finish? Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but
He's having a shot! It's a goal! And they can dream again of a better life, of greater prestige. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Madrid take the lead. Kane is onto this. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Doué.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Could be danger here. Great ball. And the finish! Really well taken goal. And just like that, he hits 50. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
El dorsal 12.
Face to face with Luis Suarez! Yes! And they are cruising away. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Luis Suárez. El
And it's
dorsal
Alexander-Arnold.
27. Serán sustituidos por
And he's
el
being
dorsal
shifted off it.
21. El dorsal 22.
Neymar.
Hazard.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He is through here. And Puskás! And yes, it's there! Just cruising. They are cruising. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Puskás really can't believe his luck.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Smear.